Hello, beautiful souls, glowing star. Welcome once again to another powerful and life-transforming episode. I'm so glad you're here, because today we'll be diving into a topic that has the power to shape your destiny, accelerate your growth, and awaken the greatness within you. Learning from mentors and role models. So, take a deep breath, relax, and open your heart, because what you'll hear today might just change how you look at success, growth, and purpose forever. Body, the power of guidance. In life, no one ever succeeds alone. Behind every great man or woman, there's always a story of guidance, influence, and inspiration. Someone who lit the path when the road seemed dark. Someone who believed when doubt seemed louder than dreams. That's the power of mentors and role models. A mentor is like a lighthouse in the storm. They don't sail your ship, but they guide you to the shore. A role model, on the other hand, might never even meet you, but their life becomes a mirror, reflecting what's possible if you dare believe in yourself. Think about the greats: Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, or even Mother Teresa. Each one of them learned from someone, was inspired by someone, and modeled certain values that helped shape their destiny. When you learn from mentors and role models, you skip unnecessary mistakes, shorten your learning curve, and gain the wisdom of years, sometimes even decades, in a single conversation or observation. The beauty of humility and learning. The first step to truly learning from a mentor or role model is humility. You can't learn if you think you already know everything. Humility opens the door to wisdom. When you say, "Teach me," you position yourself for growth. When you say, "show me how," you attract people who are willing to pour into your life. Mentorship is not about copying. It's about understanding principles. You're not supposed to become your mentor's clone. You're supposed to understand what made them who they are, and then apply those lessons in your unique way. For example, if you admire someone's discipline, don't just copy their morning routine. Understand why they wake up early, what fuels their consistency, and how that mindset could apply to your goals. The mirror of role models. Role models are like living proof that dreams do come true. They show you that success is not limited to a select few. When you see someone rise from humble beginnings to greatness, it plants a seed of possibility in your heart, that you can do it too. Maybe your role model is a teacher who never gave up on you, a community leader who inspired change, a singer who turned pain into art, or even a parent who sacrificed everything to see you smile. These people may not be perfect, but their stories hold powerful lessons. The key is to study what worked for them. Ask yourself, what values do they live by? How do they handle failure? What makes them stand out? What sacrifices did they make to achieve their dreams? By observing their journey, you begin to map out your own. The gift of mentorship, wisdom money can't buy. A true mentor doesn't just give advice. They give you perspective. They see ahead of you and warn you of dangers you can't yet see. They don't always tell you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Sometimes, mentorship is not about constant praise. It's about correction, discipline, and accountability. A mentor will challenge you to rise higher, to stretch your limits, and to refuse mediocrity. Think about it. Even the greatest athletes have coaches. Champions still have someone training, guiding, and pushing them forward. That's because mentorship is not a sign of weakness. It's a mark of wisdom. It means you value growth more than pride. How to find and learn from mentors. Now, you might be wondering, but what if I don't have a mentor? Here's the truth. Mentors are everywhere if your eyes are open. They may not always come with the title mentor. Sometimes they're your boss, your teacher, your friend, or even a book author or speaker you've never met. We live in a time where knowledge is literally at our fingertips. Through podcasts, videos, books, and online courses, you can learn from the greatest minds on earth without even leaving your home. Start by identifying people who have achieved what you aspire to become. Study them. Follow their journey. Read their books. Listen to their interviews. And if possible, reach out respectfully. Ask questions. Offer value. Show a genuine desire to learn. Remember this golden rule. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So, prepare yourself for the kind of wisdom you want to receive. Becoming a role model yourself. Now, Here's something powerful. As you grow, don't just learn from others. Become someone others can learn from. Be the inspiration you once sought. Be the mentor someone else is praying for. Your story, your scars, and your struggles are not wasted. They can light the way for others who are walking the path you once walked. When you live with integrity, purpose, and courage, you give people permission to do the same. That's the ripple effect of mentorship. It multiplies impact. So, while you look up to others, never forget, one day, someone will be looking up to you. Conclusion, the circle of growth. In the end, learning from mentors and role models is a sacred cycle of growth. You receive wisdom, you apply it, you grow, and then you pass it on. Every lesson learned becomes a bridge for the next generation to cross more easily. So, if you want to rise higher, learn from those who have gone ahead. If you want to see farther, stand on the shoulders of giants. And if you want your life to shine brighter, surround yourself with those whose light inspires your own. Remember, mentorship is not just about learning what to do. It's about learning who to become. Closing message, call to action. Thank you so much for listening, my friend. I hope today's message has inspired you to seek out mentors, learn from role models, and never stop growing into your best self. If this message touched your heart or opened your mind, please take a moment to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs a little inspiration today. You never know. Your share might be the spark that changes someone's life forever. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, greatness begins the moment you choose to learn.